I had a routine every single morning. I'd wake up, go to the gym, eat breakfast before everyone else, and I was awake before the rest of my roommates were even awake. So I was able to study when no one else was studying. I was able to do things that no one else could do. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Thompson-Eshun here, back with another video. And recently I just finished my semester of college. So basically that means I'll be able to make more videos and able to help you make more impact on people's lives. So when I first started making this channel, I wanted to make as much impact as possible and help people along the way as I progressed in my career as a pharmacist. So basically, I went through my YouTube channel, I looked up all the videos I made, and I tried to look for the ones that have the most impact and the most comments, and I keep coming back to this video, which was my day in the life of a pharmacy student at St. University video. Now this video is very, very important because I get a lot of comments, especially about people who are incoming freshmen or people that are looking to go to St. John's University or looking for, in general, just advice on college in general. So I want to make this video real quickly, giving you guys 3 tips that I wish that I knew before I started college that helps me. And these tips I'm going to teach you guys today are things that I use to this day and also can be applied to things outside of school. So let's get right into the video. First thing that I wish I knew when I first started college was understanding the benefits of a system/routine. Now this is probably the most important thing that I've experienced in my first year of college when I did my best, when I had a 4.0 GPA, was that I had a routine every single morning. I'd wake up, go to the gym, eat breakfast before everyone else, and I was awake before the rest of my roommates were even awake. So I was able to study when no one else was studying. I was able to do things that no one else could do, especially when you're in college where everything is shared and a lot of things you have to share with other person. So like the bathroom and the dining hall. I was able to do everything on my own. The gym, I finished before everybody else. And the bathrooms I can finish, so I can literally study on my own upstairs when no one else can interrupt me. So recently I read the book by James Clear called Atomic Habits. So my favorite takeaway from the book was that you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. And the reason why this is such an impactful quote was that just because you have goals in life and achieving those goals every single day, it will help you. But if you don't have a right routine system in place to achieve those goals, you will not have them. That's something that I think I noticed, especially when I finished my 3rd year almost. A lot of times I was really just doing things based on how I wanted to finish it. I didn't really have a plan set in place or a routine set in place that I would do every day or how I wanted to accomplish things. And that's probably why I didn't do as well in my 3rd year. My next thing that I wish I knew before I started college was that I would have to understand how to get through the imposter syndrome. Now this is basically when you think that you are a failure or that the things you did are not your own successes. And it's something that I really experienced a lot, especially when I became an intern, was that I didn't really take the role as an intern. I was very, very scared to actually give people counseling advice. I was very, very scared to talk to people about things that I actually knew about and studied for a long period of time for, just because I felt like I didn't really belong in that place. And that's something that I really wish I did earlier, was that I actually assumed the role that I was living. Because right now, when I'm an intern still, I basically see myself as a pharmacist. I am very, very close to becoming a pharmacist, and I see myself as a person that studied a long period of time, long nights, long days, spent countless amount of hours studying, and understand that I deserve to be able to have the right to counsel somebody on medications because I've spent so much time on it. And you have to understand that your accomplishments are not just your luck. There's a lot of things that go into being very, very accomplished and smart and planning, and that you have to understand that you really worked hard for this and no one can take that away from you. No one can take that away from you. So you put the hard work in, you deserve to have the rights to do this. Overall, once I started to see myself as a future pharmacist or student pharmacist, I really was excelling really well in school. My confidence was up. I also saw like different aspects of my life change, and that I was able to know when I did not know something as well as know when I did know something. And I was able to help people even in the small little caveats that I could. Every single thing counts, and that's very, very important for me. Now lastly, one of the important things about imposter syndrome is that you also want to know when you don't know something, and that's something that I also have to experience as well. So even though you're having the confidence build up, you also want to understand when you have to tone it down a little bit and understand when you don't know something. And that you can also understand that you can also tell people you don't know something, or you can find a way to find the answer. So that's one thing that also is very important, is that you can really, really find a way to get an answer. If you really studied hard, you know what resources to use, what databases to use in order to help somebody. If you really cannot find the answer right now, you can say, okay, I'll come back later and find the answer later if you didn't know the answer right now. And that's something that I also had to experience with this. Last tip that I wish that I knew when I first started college was to try as many things as possible. And even though this thing is probably like the most heard thing when people start college, it's very applicable because you are so young, you are able to do a lot of things. And that's something that I wish I did even though I did do this, I wish I did it more. Because one of the main things I like to experience is that finding my passion and finding things other people like to do. And I think that when you're able to talk to as many people as possible, experience different cultures, you're able to actually see what people are passionate about, and you can learn from their passion and try it out for yourself. Like, one thing I really, really love was that I took a passion for the gym from other people. And that passion helped me now to see that I like it myself, as opposed to me just being closed-minded and just staying in my pharmacy lane. That would have really crippled my success or my overall growth as a person in the future. And that's something that I really, really appreciate I did when I was a freshman in college. And overall, I think it's very important to make sure you have no regrets, because overall, everything you do, even if you try it out and it did not work for you, it is a great moving point in the future. So think of everything you do as a way to build up. If you like it, that's very, very good. If you don't like it, that's even better, because now you learn what you don't like, and now you're able to progress in the future on how you want to succeed on that. And even though I have a lot to learn still, I feel like me being able to talk to many different cultures has allowed me to become a more well-rounded person. And overall, I think that's a very, very important tool to have in the future, because I feel like I can talk to almost any single person if they really wanted to talk to me. I can talk about almost anything because I experienced so many different cultures and experiences, and I've had myself or had someone else that I know had had experience prior to that, which has helped me overall, my networking as well as my communication skills overall. Okay, so that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye.